Hi and Assalamualaikum. Today we're gonna learn vocabulary and the topic is literary genres. And this is from your textbook, Pulse 2, Unit 2, and this is on page 20. Lesson for today, the topic is literary genres, focus vocabulary, and there's one learning objective which is you should be able to define at least 5 literary genres. And now I want you to pause this video and copy this into your exercise book. And now let's move to the next slide, which is activities. Okay, activity 1 for today is listen, repeat and define. And activity 2, fill in the blank. And the last one, activity 3, is match the definition. Let's go to the next slide. Activity 1, listen, repeat, and define. Now let's take a look at some literary genres, and we're going to listen to an audio and you have to repeat the words. Are you ready? I'm gonna play it now.
Unit 2. Vocabulary and Speaking. Literature. Exercise 1.
Adventure story. Autobiography. Biography. Comic novel. Cookery book. Detective novel. Fairy tale. Historical novel. Poetry book. Romantic novel. Science fiction novel. Thriller. Travel guide.
There are 13 literary genres here. Now let's discuss the definition for each literary genre. Okay, number 1, adventure story is a story that usually presents danger and exciting events. Number 2, autobiography, a book about a person's life written by that person. Number 3, biography, the story of a person's life written by someone else. Number 4, comic novel, novel-length work of humorous fictions. What is humorous? Humorous means funny. Okay, number 5, cookery book, a book containing recipes and other information about the preparation and cooking of food. Number 6, detective novel, a story revolves around investigations and solving crimes. Number 7, fairy tale, a children's story about magical and imaginary beings and lands. Historical novel, a story which the setting, which is the time and place, is in the past. Poetry book, a compilation poems from one poet or various poets. A romantic novel, a story that focuses on relationship or love. Science fiction novel, a story about imaginative and futuristic concepts. Thriller, a novel, play, or film with an exciting plot. Travel guide, a book of information about a place. Now let's move to activity 2, which is fill in the blank. In this activity, you have to complete the comments with words from activity 1. As you can see, there are 6 comments on 6 different books. So how to do it? Let's go to the next slide. Okay, first of all, do not copy the text. You don't have to copy the text. I just want you to write the answers in your exercise book. This is how you should do. Exercise 2 in bracket, Pulse 2, Unit 2, page 20, and then write your answer from number 1 until number 6. That's it. Okay, now please pause the video to do your task. Now, let's check the answers. I'm going to play an audio and we are going to check your answers together.
Unit 2. Vocabulary and Speaking. Literature. Exercise 2.
This week's bestsellers. What our readers think.
Life, Love and Texting. From the title, you'd think this was a romantic novel, but it's also a comic novel that really made me laugh. Vicky, 18.
My Side. I'm not a sports fan, but I really enjoyed this autobiography of David Beckham. I'm going to buy it for my dad now. Tom, 19.
Europe Essentials. This is a travel guide about some great places in Europe. There is information about lots of interesting things to see and do in Europe. Jess, 15.
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This is an adventure story about a very clever boy called Percy. Someone stole something very important from the Greek god Zeus. It's very exciting. Children aged 10 to 12 will enjoy it. Kate, 11.
Steve Jobs, the man who thought different. This biography tells the amazing life story of Steve Jobs. For technology lovers. Maisie, 17.
The Adventures of Sean Ryanis and the Impossible Chase. I really like this science fiction novel about exciting adventures in space. Buy it. Brad, 16.
The answer for number 1 is romantic novel, number 2 comic novel, number 3 autobiography, number 4 travel guide, number 5 adventure story, number 6 biography, and the last one, number 7, science fiction novel. Okay, did you get it all correct? If not, it's okay. I'm sure you're gonna get better next time. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Okay, which 2 books from the previous exercise are about real people? What do you think? I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to think. 3, 2, 1. The answer are My Side and Steve Jobs, the man who thought different. Okay, now let's move to the last activity, which is match the definition. For this exercise, I want you to go to the link to do the exercise. I gave you the link in our WhatsApp group as well. Please find the link there. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me via WhatsApp. And thank you for watching. Bye.